Hello and welcome back to another TCG live pack opening. Today we have 8 Scarlet and Violet 151 packs. Starting us off, we have a Pidgeotto flying above the trees. Next is Pidgey preparing to take flight off the tree branch. Farfetch looking quite upset as he is caught in the stream. Krabby digging a hole right near the water's edge. Slowbro enjoying the waves lap upon him. Poliwrath running through the city during a rainstorm. We have a Seeger riding inside the barrel of a wave. Primeape looking down upon us in the middle of the night. Aerodactyl, a very wonderfully drawn Aerodactyl to be specific, in the jungle unleashing a beam of sorts. I can't really identify it off the top of my head right now, but that's one of our reverses. Or our first, I guess. And our rare, words are hard sometimes. Our rare of the pack is the very happy Dragonite high above the clouds over the ocean. We got ourselves Growlithe running through the grassy fields. Rhyhorn charging us down at sunset. Lickitung retrieving some berries with his extremely long tongue. Caterpie on the flower stem climbing up to the blooming flowers. Ivysaur in the clearing of a forest as the sun comes down like a spotlight. Energy Sticker Trainer. Ooh, the Golbat in the light of the crescent moon, unleashing some awful poison gas from his mouth. A wonderfully drawn Eevee on the path. Vileplume resting against the tree stump, covered in mushrooms, for our first reverse or second. And our rare is a very nice Hollow Raichu, as he stands on the cliff's edge. Ooh, a very fancy gold switch. We always love to see freaking gold cards, and it's one at the front, so that's gonna make it kind of hard for last pack, best pack, I'll say that right now. We have Nidoran running through the tall grass as he munches a little bit. An Antique Old Amber Trainer. Oh, whoops. Sorry, I double-clicked again. Give me a sec. My mouse is always so finicky. It's fine for the longest time, and then it just does it randomly. We have Persian in the forest at night, with a bunch of glowing purple flowers around him. For our first reverse, our second... At least I think that's a reverse. God, some of these sets are so hard to actually recognize reverses with. Ooh, we have another one of these cards that I was talking about a couple of sets ago. Freaking, it's gotta be by the same artist. There's such a style to them. Just like the Dreepy, the freaking Stunfisk, and all them. But we have Haunter peeking out from around a pole, looking at the city very sinisterly. Big Air Balloon Trainer. And Arcanine looking towards the sun as a volcano erupts behind him. Actually, I don't even think that's a volcano erupting. I think that's just the sunlight lighting up the rocks. Silly me. Next is, for our second reverse, we have Lapras swimming through the frozen waters. For our rare, we have the Marowak just having finished smashed a rock into bits. Next pack. Oddish sitting inside of the plant pot in front of the tree. Rhyhorn charging us down at sunset. Dratini in the bottom of a pond as it is lit up by the sun. Once again, Rhyhorn charging us down. Leftovers Trainer. Rapidash running through the field at sunset. Snorlax sleeping in the shade of a tree. Once again, a reverse of the Lapras in the frozen sea. A reverse of the Snorlax catching a nap under a tree. Ooh, a very unique looking Dodrio running through the fields at high speeds. I say we're about halfway there, boys, halfway there. We have Tentacool relaxing in the shallows of an island. A Helix Fossil getting lapped upon by the waves. A nice model Magnemite inside of a power plant. Bellsprout coming up on the pond at night. Dodrio in the middle of a field on a sunny afternoon. Erica's innovation as she stands inside of a beautiful greenhouse. Scyther flying through the forest and slicing up the trees. A very nice Zubat boy coming into the cave for one of our reverses. That would be our first. Our second is the Tangela reaching for the berry off the tree. And our rare is that mascot boy Nido King as he uses an earthquake to shake the ground around him. Once again, the Tentacool chilling on the shore of the island. Antique Old Amber Trainer. Ekans in the field of blooming flowers. Magmar posing in front of the clouds. Big Air Balloon Trainer. A very nicely detailed Tauros as he gets ready to charge. A Wartortle running along the beach at sunset. For our first reverse, we have the Beedrill flying through the forest. Our second is the very detailed Tauros about to charge, and our rare of the pack? Ooh, a very nice Hollow Gyarados, as he eyes something very menacingly. Couple packs to go. Ooh, very nice. An Evergreen card and a basic Lightning Energy. Slowpoke floating in the pond on his back. Clefairy happily looking into the sky while it sits on the tree branch. Geodude climbing his way up the mountain in the moonlight. Hypno sneaking in between houses. Leftovers Trainer. Haunter peeking out from behind the pole with a very sinister look at the city. Ooh, for our first reverse is the Wartortle running along the beach at sunset. Our second is a Tentacruel deep in an underwater cave. And our rare is a very nice Hollow Moltres. I really like how its wings are curved like that. It's some good detail. Usually you only see them straight out. Alrighty boys, it has come that time once again to find out is last pack best pack or not. The name mostly explains it, but I'll give you a slightly better description real quick. On a pack by pack basis for this opening, does the final pack contain the best stuff of the opening? That is what last pack best pack is. There are rules for yeses and nos, but there is a video to explain better, linked in the description. Alrighty boys, let's find out what we got today. Ekans all curled up in the field of blooming flowers. A couple of Kakuna affixed firmly to a tree on a hill. Ooh, same kind of art for the Ghastly as the Haunter. We have a Ghastly inside the house with broken windows as something streams in and out, in or out of the window. Rattata running across the fallen stick to cross the stream. Haunter looking very sinisterly at the city. Ew, Gloom resting up against the tree as it touches the drool coming out of its mouth and it gets stuck to its arm. We have the Furo landing on top of the broken tree. For our first reverse, we have Krabby digging a hole right at the water's edge. For our second, we have Poliwhirl leaning against the beautifully painted wall. And for the rare of the pack, and to decide it all, once again the Hollow Marowak having just finished smashing up a rock. And unfortunately boys, that's going to be a no for last pack best pack. That gold switch easily takes the cake from earlier. Alrighty boys, that's going to be it for this one. Another very nice opening. As always, we got some very nice looking cards, but we also got a couple of rarer ones, mostly just the Switch. We didn't see any EXs, I believe, or at least we didn't see too many of them. Plenty of holos, though. But as always, I hope you have enjoyed, boys, and I will see you on Thursday for another TCG Live pack opening. See you then, boys.